Hey everyone, welcome back to the Soundbyte. My name is Andrew, and today we're going to be jumping back into some Led Zeppelin. Had such a great feedback from the first reaction that I did of Led Zeppelin, Ramble On. So I thought I'd do a second one based on some suggestions. Kind of got a few of them, but I got one from a Glenn Shaw who decided to get me onto the very beginning of Led Zeppelin and go to the first album. And go through track by tracks. So we're going to start with the opening track, Good Times, Bad Times, from the Led Zeppelin 1 album, the first one, 1969. So definitely not an album that I've taken much time to listen to. I know a couple of tracks from there, obviously. So Good Times, Bad Times, maybe I've heard it, I'm not sure. I won't know until I listen to it. Obviously, a lot of times... I just don't know the song titles. And especially nowadays, I can't remember any song titles from anything nowadays. So I don't know, just how my memory works, I guess. So let's get straight into this. Led Zeppelin, Good Times, Bad Times. It's only a short song, less than 3 minutes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard this. I know, super familiar with it, but I've definitely heard it. Now I've reached that age, I've tried to do all those things the best I can. No matter it's such a great groove. You can see why so many people like it. I don't know if I've actually heard the entire song because there's bits of it now that it doesn't sound familiar. So I'm thinking I might have just heard bits and pieces of it over the years. Certainly that intro part I've definitely heard before, or like that sort of that main riff part. Yeah, interesting. I don't know where I've heard it. So maybe it was on TV or in a movie or whatever, or just playing in the background. Who knows? But just some of it doesn't sound familiar. Maybe I just didn't remember it. But yeah, it's awesome groove in this song.
She swore that she would be all mine, love me till the end. But when I whispered in her ear, I lost another friend. Oh, good times, bad times, you know I've had my share. When my woman left home for a brown man, but I still don't seem to care. You know I've had my share. When my woman left home for a brown-eyed man, but I still don't seem to care. I know what it means to be alone.
Is this the first time that anyone heard Led Zeppelin, or was it just because it was the opening track? Like, let me know in the comments if there's the tracks that preceded this opening track, as far as like just they were releasing as singles or whatever, or was this the first time that people heard Led Zeppelin? They just sort of put it out, and this was the opening track, and this was the first time you heard the band. Because I don't know the entire history of how that whole thing sort of worked with Led Zeppelin at the time. So, because obviously a lot of the hit songs and stuff sort of just came over the years, So yeah, I'd be interested to see, what was the first song that kind of got Zeppelin into the sort of the mainstream, into like the public eye, so to speak. Because I'd love to see what people's reactions were to hearing that for the first time back in the 60s, So yeah, it's just a remarkable time for music, really, if you think about it.
I sure wish I was at home. I don't care.
There's another fade out. Oh, there you go. All right. So there's "Good Times, Bad Times" by Led Zeppelin. That song seems way shorter than it should be. I kind of feel like they could have made that song longer. It just feels almost unfinished. And then the fact that it faded out as well, for a song that was already quite short. Interesting how that sort of was structured like that. But as far as the song itself is concerned, absolutely great song. The groove is just mesmerizing, and John Bonham's drums. That's the thing that I kind of was listening to the most was his drums, like just all the different feels and stuff that he was doing, and the fact that he was just grooving along well with the music. Yeah, that's a great track. I love that one. Thank you to Glenn Shaw for suggesting that one and starting with the first album opening track. So 1969 Led Zeppelin. Yeah, the band has such a huge legacy. And such a shame what happened with John Bonham. Who knows what that band could have done if he had stuck around. Yeah, it's just one of those things that sort of we've lost so many people like that over the years, had such good talent, and yeah, it's just all it does is just make you wonder what if kind of thing. So but then I don't know, you you see a lot of these bands who, and they're massive and stuff, like the Rolling Stones or whatever, and they're still doing what they're doing, but the impact now is not what it was back in the day. And I kind of feel if Zeppelin had kept going, maybe they would have been down the same road as well, because like obviously people today would not be appreciating the band now like people did back then. So it'd be interesting to see what kind of a world that would be if all the people that we have lost over the years never actually died. How much would that have changed? What happened if Elvis didn't die, or just things like that. So anyway, there you go. There's Led Zeppelin, and I'm looking forward to going and down the rabbit hole, listening to more of the stuff from this album, and then kind of going through all the other stuff as well. So thank you for tuning in as always. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next video.